Thank you for visiting our channel. You are welcome. Well done. And we encourage you to please give us your thumbs up and like. Make sure you share and also make sure you subscribe. Wike is in the news this time around concerning the protest that is going on in Rivers City. He says, allow your women and mothers to come out naked and without bras. It won't bring peace. FCT Minister Nyesom Wike recently made a passionate call for genuine peace in Rivers State, rejecting tactics that seek to humiliate people in the name of reconciliation. In a direct and powerful statement, Wike emphasized that true peace could only be achieved through sincerity and collective effort, not through public displays of conflicts or manipulation. He said, what can bring peace is for you to humble yourself, and said, for the interest of the state, I want everybody to work together. If not, carry all the women. Don't even wear them bra again. Don't even give them clothes. Embarrass their mothers to be naked in the public when you know you are not being sincere. If you are sincere, everybody will have known. Wike's statement was a clear challenge to the so-called elders and traditional rulers in the state, calling them out for not making real effort towards peace. He said, I challenge any rivers to so-called elders, even the traditional rulers. What attempts have they made to bring total peace? According to Wike, some people thrive on crisis, finding ways to profit from instability. He pinpointed out that such people cannot be considered real leaders. He further condemned the use of shameful tactics such as publicly embarrassing women to push for peace. There is no need of embarrassing our women to be naked outside. No amount of such can bring peace, he said. In conclusion, Wike made it clear that real peace can only be achieved when people humble themselves, set aside personal interests, and work together for the good of the state. Peace built on sincerity, he argued, is the only kind that lasts. Actually, there have been cases of protest upon protest back to back in Rivers State since the declaration of the state of emergency, and that was as a result of the suspension of the democratically elected governor of Rivers State. The person of Sir Siminalayi Fubara, his deputy, Professor Ngozi Odu, and then all the members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, in which the federal government tentatively suspended the democratic processes and appointed an administrator in the person of a retired Vice Admiral Ibas Ibok Ete. And this situation or this decision pinpointed the fact that some pro-Wike Riverians or members of Rivers State and politicians decided to keep kicking against this decision of removing the man from power, and they decided to go by the way of protest every now and then in order to provoke the administration, probably the federal government, to rescind on the decision, or to provoke the administrator himself from misbehaving. But we've read in the news before now that the man has been trying to make a reconciliation. I mean, the sole administrator, and also they are testing his patient, and he has decided even to continue to make his own patient elastic to allow Riverians to do the right things for them to see. He made them to also realize the fact that there is no way they can achieve the peace they want through this undue protest that they are doing. And that is what, gave back to what Mr. Wike is now also saying. In his own side, he just believed that if they are going to have a lasting peace in Rivers State, it is not going by the way of protest. And it's a pity, like he said, I don't know how some politicians or so-called pro-Fubara people will go and hire old women asking them to come out with only their bra and then begin to protest openly. Aged people that are supposed to retire in their homes and be enjoying their gratuities or pensions or taking social funds, security, from the government, and they are the ones that some people gather and ask them to come even to the center of Cross River, I mean the center of Port Harcourt, to begin to protest. And when Wike saw that situation, he had to make his own submission that it is not possible for them to get a lasting peace by those way of unnecessary protest, because before now it is either protest here or bickering there that led into the declaration of the state of emergency. In order to refresh our memory, we remember that the Ijaw nation too, who happens to be pro-Wike, in the name of standing in support of their own Ijaw man, the Governor Fubara, they decide to threaten the whole country by saying if that man is impeached, they are going to bomb even the pipeline that carries the crude oil, which is the sole mainstay of our economy. Since we are still running a mono economy, so to say, that's our source of income. And true to their word, they blew a particular pipeline, and they brought that singular incident, brought the reaction of the president to declare the state of emergency in that state, in order for him to salvage this economic sabotage that these people want to embark upon, thereby inflicting unnecessary pain not only on Rivers State people but the whole Nigeria. And in this regard now, since that matter has been settled with the issue of state of emergency, and the mandate given to the sole administrator is to reconcile all the parties, bring lasting solution, restore peace, and make sure that the old River State is returned to political level, or as it ought to be. But then, as they were trying to do this, now some pro Fubara are still coming with the same style of this time around, not breaking the pipeline, but they are already gathering people to keep protesting in order to frustrate the administrator. It's not going to work, because Rivers people will suffer. Only God knows how much they give those women, if peradventure they gave them money, that they had to come out to dance with bra. And Wike is being sarcastic and then making jest of them that even if they decide to come out without putting on bra, coming out naked, that will not bring peace. And I think to a large extent, if we reason with Wike, it doesn't bring peace, because all these protests they have been doing didn't affect the sole administrator with one bit. Neither does it affect the smooth running of his administration and the state at large. And they need to put on their thinking caps. A word is enough for the wise from Wike. If they continue along that line, the peace they are looking for will remain elusive, and then what they think will have happened to them wouldn't happen. So Riverians should be careful. Let them use the right tactics and get the right thing done. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.